Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is a Progetto M35 Mod 46. It's the Tier 8 Premium Italian Medium and it's located on the south spawn of Abbey. And it's under the command of locco87. He's got 2 marks of excellence on his barrel and he's from the Serbian clan Dread. And battle has started. As I said, south spawn of Abbey, and I can tell you, I'm in this game. I'm in this game and I'm on his team. But you can't see me at the moment, but you will see me later. This is a 2-part replay, and you're going to see the battle from both perspectives. Now, Loco's headed up to the Abbey Road. He's got an AMX-12 ton ahead of him, and he's headed into the Abbey grounds. We've got it's an FB304. And he just got hit by an 88. He put a round for 268 in, fires another one in, and a third. He gets 3 hits there in a row, 2 hits actually in a row. Blocked 3 shots from the 88. That M4A3E2, and he just dodged an Arty round. Now, thankfully, he didn't blow all of his ammunition. He did use all 3 shots though, so he's loaded. He's moving up, fires around at where the 88 was located, and another. Okay, so he's going to have to reload now. It's an auto reloader. He's into the Abbey grounds. Let's have a quick look round. He has been spotted by the enemy. I think that's because there's a T-34-85 in close proximity. He's on the outskirts of the Abbey Monastery. Now he's moving down because there's an MT-25 over there. He's actually being engaged by the VK3002D. The MT-25 was just hit by one of my Arty shells and the VK took him out. Now, so far he's got some damage done but no kills, but that's going to change and you're going to see a pretty dramatic battle. In fact, it's pretty incredible what he does. I'm really pleased with this game because Loco scores some pretty excellent shots. Oh, he just tracked that T-43 and now he's emptying his magazine. He's waiting for the reload to go through. He fires the round because the T-43 was about to fire at him, so he needed to get into cover. He does have to do a full reload now because it starts from scratch. But it was necessary because if he had actually stayed there to wait for the reload, it would have cost him. Now he's waiting for the next reload. He gets 1 round in, goes for the next and kills the T-43. Now there's an 88 up there. That's the one that hit him. And there's a Dicamax. He's trying to get a shot at the Dicamax, but no. He doesn't need to because I'm targeting the Dicamax and the Dicamax is about to explode. And there's my ammo. There's my Arty round going in, taking out the Dicamax. Now he's firing at where the 88 was last seen. Now he's down to his last round and there's the 88. Now I'm targeting the 88. You can see the arrows above it. So he knows it's being targeted. He gets a round in and he kills the 88. You can see the T-34-85 that was spotting him. He's now got 2 kills. There's the T-34-85. That's what was spotting him on a proxy spot. Closeness. Get within 50 meters, the enemy can automatically detect you. Now that T-34-85 is engaging the T-25-2, and Loco fires around in 2 rounds. Can he get the 3rd in? Yes, he does. And the enemy's taken down by the T-25-2. Okay, he's reloading, and he's in cover here. It's a good position. He needs to get that ammo back into the magazine before he shoots again. It'll increase his DPM if he does this. Now he's popping out the front area, looking for an enemy. There's a strip. Now I'm targeting the strip, and you can see the arrows, the down arrows. The T-25-2 that killed the T-34 is popping up to try and engage that strip. He can't get a shot. The strip unfortunately takes out our T-25-2. And you can just see the corner of him. And I was trying to shoot him, but he was hiding behind the corner. Right, he's got another enemy close to him at the moment. He's fully loaded in the magazine, so he's pulling away. But he's going to go to the south because the enemy have reached the south area and he needs to spot for us. Okay, so he's spotting. I've relocated to the far east side of the map. And you can see that on the mini-map. At the moment I'm headed for the entrance and I'm moving north. The GW Panther is staying behind, but I can get shots on the enemy from fair distance away. And he fires around at the Centurion and a second one. And he's got the high caliber, but now he's going to have to reload. Oh, just took a round from the Centurion, 221. And that's an Arty round coming in. The enemy still has that FP304. I did try to take that FP304 out several times and didn't catch him. He was well hidden. Right, he's got 3 rounds of ammo and he's waiting for sign of the enemy. I've moved up onto a different position further up the river road so I can fire back at the enemy. The rest of the team is headed for the enemy cap area. Unfortunately, there's an Oni already there on the heights and the Scorpion G is going up to try and deal with him. We've got an AMX 12 ton in the cap and the enemy is now capping in our cap. But the good news is that I am able to fire on the enemy. I'm just relocating now, but I'm going to take up a firing position that will enable me to fire back at our cap. The GW Panther tries a shot, gets a shot into the KB2. Progetto is... Oh, he gets a round in. Lovely round there. And he takes the KB2 out. Puts a round into the IS-3. Okay, now I'm starting to fire on the cap area. There's an IS-3 in the cap. In fact, he's the only one in the cap at the moment. But he's hiding behind a wreck, which makes it very difficult. There's a Centurion. He fires a round in. He gets the rear of the Centurion. And I'm trying to see the IS-3. I can't see the IS-3. He fires around the Centurion, takes him out. Saves the GW Panther, but there's another Panther going. And he's got 2 rounds in. Now we can see the IS-3. Okay, now I can shoot on my Arty round. And fires around at the Panther, misses. Fires another one. And I get a shot on the Panther. And the Panther goes down. And he fires around at the Panther, takes him out. Now we can see the IS-3 is hiding in the cap area. But my Arty round's coming in and resets the cap. And now the IS-3 is reset. He's still in the cap, he's still there. And Loco comes in. He fires in, takes out the IS-3. Locks onto the Churchill, puts a round into him. Second round into him. He's now circling, he's empty. So he's going to have to reload, but he can move faster than the Churchill can turn his turret. So long as he can keep ahead of that turret, he's got 1 round in. He wants to get the second one in. And first round in. Second one in, kills the Churchill. Right, now there's the FP304 and I'm targeting him. And he's waiting for the reload to go in. And my Arty round goes in and Loco takes the kill and picks up a Radley Waters. 8 kills. Now there's only 1 remaining enemy. It's the Oni and the AMX 12 ton and Loco are headed towards him. I'm headed up the other side of the map trying to get to the cap. Loco now has 3 shells. The AMX 12 ton, he should have 4 shells. Both have got magazine-fed guns. Oh, the Oni just took a big chunk out of that AMX 12 ton, but he's got a big reload. And now the 12 ton and the Progetto should be able to go to town on the Oni. The AMX 12 ton is killed, but Loco kills the Oni, and that wins the game. 9 kills, top gun, high caliber, and here is the battle from my perspective. Just there in the distance you can see locco87 in his Progetto, and I'm in the Lorraine 15550, the tier 7 French SPG, And battle is about to commence. I'm in the general disturbance account. And I've got 1 mark of excellence on my barrel. And we're about to have some fun. So, we're off. And you can see Loco's headed towards the Abbey. I'm headed off to a firing position a little way to the southeast rather. And I'm going to fire from just about here. Okay. Taking up a firing position. And I'm ready to go. As you can see, Loco's headed off into the Abbey grounds. I'm looking a little way forward, trying to find the enemy. Now, Loco spotted the FB304, and it was too tempting a target to miss. So I locked on, and first I saw the 88. Now, that's the same 88 that Loco was firing at and got 2 rounds into. I fire a round in, and I take 138 hit points from him. But I noticed the tracer from the FB304, the Burt. He's up on there, on the next to the tower, and I'm just trying to locate the precise position before I fire at him. I'm reloading. I've got a 24.1 second reload. Still waiting to see him. There's the tracer. Fire at the end of where the tracer appeared, and the round goes in. So it looks like the FB304 relocated after he shot. Either that or I went too long, but I'm reloading, waiting to see. Now, we see an MT25 blocking the path of the VK3002D, so I'm dialing in on that MT25, and that's the same MT25 that Loco saw, and I splash him for 152, and the VK takes him out, and we've cleared that hurdle. Right, at this moment the Progetto of Loco is inside the castle grounds. Now you saw there the tracer, he has moved position. Okay, I'm reloaded, rounds out. And at precisely that moment, there's 2 enemy Artys at the very back of the map. A Lorraine 15550 and the S51. Lorraine just ate a shot. But I'm 10 seconds away from shooting, so I can't fire just yet, but I will fire as soon as I've got an available shot. There's the Lorraine. He hasn't moved. He has been tracked. He is moving now, but too late. Round out. Kill shot. He's out the game. The S51's moving, and I believe he's about to eat a shell as well. He did take a shell from the 3002D, and that was the GW Panther finishing him off. Now, there's the Dicamax, and at this moment, Loco could see the Dicamax in the distance. I'm loaded, rounds out, and a kill shot. Dicamax is gone. 550 hit points off that one. Okay, now we saw the 88 somewhere around about there. There he's moved. Okay, now Loco could see this from where he was positioned, and he gets the kill shot on the 88 if you remember, and there's a shot goes in, and I don't have to fire. So the Striv, he's now engaging our teammate, and I get a splash on the Striv for 226. Now he's hiding behind that rock. He's very difficult to hit there. Can't get a shot on him at the moment. T3485's just gone down to the T25, who's actually moving up to try and engage the Striv. I fire a round in at the Striv, and he hit the rock face. I'm adjusting position. I've marked my target again. I'm pretty sure he's just around that corner. T25's moving up to engage. He spotted him. He tries to put a round in, but takes a big hit from the Striv. I'm loaded. I fire a round in at the Striv, and I just hit the rock face again. And we've lost the T25 too. Now I look to the west side of the map, and I can see that the enemy heavies have actually done quite a lot of damage, and we've lost virtually all of the team that went up the west side of the map. Just the piles of wrecks down around there. Now that FB304 was still in that corner, but now I'm worried that there's going to be tanks coming this way very shortly. And I need to consider what I'm going to do. There's nobody to spot for me. So I'm going to move. I'm going to relocate. I've got a 40-ton chassis, which is the chassis that we used for the Lorraine 15550, so I can really dart around the battlefield quite quickly. And I'm going to move up. You can see that Loco's taken up position on that lookout overlooking the Centurion. He's put a round into that Centurion. In fact, he's put a couple of rounds into him. Now, I think about relocating down here to shoot up, but I think the angle's wrong. The Arty will be at the wrong angle, and it's that cliff's a little too high for me to shoot. No, I've got a red line and a red line in that direction, so I'm going to have to move. And we just got the Striv. He was taken out by our 88, but I can't get a shot at the cap. Nope, this is not going to work. I should have turned the other way, so that would have been quicker, but I'm going to head north, get a better firing position so I can shoot at the enemy. I'm anticipating that part of the enemy team are going to go in on a cap, and they are now capping. We've got somebody in the cap as well, the AMX 12 ton, but unfortunately that Oni is up on the heights overlooking our cap, so he can actually attack and kill some of our guys. But from over here I can get really good shots on our cap, and the enemy can't see me. I'm just too far away. Okay, I've dialed in. The KV2's just killed by Loco, and I fire a round into the Panther, get a direct hit on him for 279, massive stun. Now the IS-3 is taking up position behind that wreck, and he's pushing him around so that he can use it for cover from Loco's shells. You can see the Centurion is going for the GW Panther. Loco puts a round into him. I need to help as well. I'm almost loaded. I'm thinking about resetting the cap, but I think there's enough time, so I change my mind. The Centurion goes down to Loco. But unfortunately there's another enemy, a Panther, and he's headed towards Loco as well. I've still got enough time. Now, can I get a shot into the Panther? I'm dialing in, trying to anticipate where the Panther's going. I fire a round in, and I splash the Panther for 154. Loco hits him as well, but unfortunately the Panther is still alive, and he takes out our GW. Now, I'm switching back to the cap. The IS-3 is still there. I can see him this time. He's a clear shot. I'm almost reloaded. Not a problem. Loaded, round out, and I get the reset. And we're back again. Now, the AMX 12 ton dealt with the Panther. He's up into the cap area. Loco's moving up. He's going to go for the IS-3 first. Takes him out. Stops the cap. But he's reloading. The Churchill 7's there. He puts a round into him. There's the FV304. I'm dialing in. I'm loaded. Marking my target. Now at this moment, Loco's circling the Churchill 7 rather. The Burt fires. I hit the Burt for 171. Doesn't kill him, but stuns him. At this moment, the Churchill's just been killed. The Burt's reloading. He's about to shoot. I'm reloading. The Burt fires, but Loco gets him. And at this point now, we've got a changing game. So I've got to move to the cap, and that will keep the Oni occupied. If the Oni heads south to try and deal with Loco and the AMX 12 ton, I'm going to be sitting in the cap, bringing up the cap points in the meanwhile. And that's going to make it difficult. And of course, I can always fire on the enemy once he's been spotted. So I'm going to go into the very back of the cap, and then see if the others spot the Oni, and then I can deal with him. Okay, and the Oni's been spotted, and I'm turning to face him, but before I can get the gun sorted out, Loco's finished off the Oni, and we've won the game. So let's have a look at the end of battle results. And here's the end of battle results for Locco87. He managed an ace tanker. He got a spotter badge for spotting at least 1,000 hit points of damage during the battle, a bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits on the enemy, he managed to get 10, a duelist badge for taking down 2 enemies that did damage to him during the battle, a fire effect for doing more damage than the hit points for his own vehicle, a Radley Waters for getting at least 8 kills, he managed to get 9, just 1 short of that Paul's medal, a high caliber for dealing the most damage in the battle, at least 20% of the enemy hit points in the sum of over 1,000 hit points, a tanker sniper badge for getting most of his damage at 300 meters or more, firing at least 8 shots, accuracy of 85%, and at least 80% of the shots must cause damage. And lastly, he managed to get a Top Gun for getting at least 6 kills. That's a fantastic haul of medals for Locco87. Let's have a look at the team scores. Highest damage, 6,010 hit points overall. He also managed the highest number of kills, 9, nearly double the highest score on the enemy team, and an XP, a base XP of 1,787. I was just following up with 807 there. So let's have a look at the detailed report. He fired 36 rounds during that battle. 32 were direct hits, 29 of them were penetrations. So brilliant accuracy. He only missed on 4 shots, would you believe it? Damage of 6,010 hit points, of which 2,709 were at more than 300 meters. He received 7 hits during the battle. 3 were penetration, 4 were non-penetration. That's pretty good because the Progetto doesn't have really good armor. It's very, very poor armor. So to block 4 shots is fantastic. He received also 1 hit as a result of splash damage from the enemy Arty. He blocked damage of 330 hit points. He spotted 2 enemy vehicles. He damaged 10 of the enemy, that's 2/3 of the enemy team, and killed 9 of them, that's 3/5 of the enemy team. He did damage assistance of 1,061 hit points, and he also managed to get 45 defense points when he was firing on the enemies as they were capping. On a premium account, he earned 168,183 credits. He had a personal reserves bonus going at the time for 50% of that value. So he picked up an additional 84,092 credits. He got a battle payment of 50,454, giving him a huge total of 302,730 credits in total. And after repair of his vehicle, he didn't have to renew shells. He probably had plenty of them left over. But he had 299,023 credits to take away. That is absolutely amazing. He received 2,681 XP, got a personal reserves bonus going there as well for 2,681, and because this is a premium vehicle, he picked up 10% of that, 268 in XP as an additional bonus, bringing up a total of 5,630 experience points for just 1 battle. So a fantastic result there. So let's have a look at my end of battle results. And here's the battle results for me. I got a second class tanker in that game, a bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. I managed to get 14. And I picked up a defender when I reset the IS-3 by leaving the IS-3 and going after the Panther. I not only helped the GW Panther to give him a chance to survive, but I also allowed the cap points to ring up enough so that I could get the defender on the next shot. And on top of that, I picked up a Confederate because I hit more of the enemy than anyone else on my team, at least 6 tanks subsequently taken out by my team members. And the win rate for that battle was 3,328. So let's have a look at the team scores. The highest amount of damage goes to Locco87, as we mentioned before. He managed to pick up 6,010 hit points from that battle alone. I only managed 1,901, but it was the second highest, and I was very pleased to get those points indeed. I managed to get 2 kills to Locco's 9, and I picked up 807 base XP, and Locco picked up a whopping great 1,787 experience points altogether. So that was a huge total. You can see that the highest scorer on the enemy team was their Oni. He did 4,741 hit points of damage, 5 kills, and he actually scored more XP than I did, 1,114. So some praise should go out to him because he did survive until the last enemy, and he was taken out by Locco87. So let's have a look at my detail report. Well, I fired 13 rounds. I got 4 direct hits, 4 penetration and 6 splash. I did damage of 1,901 hit points, all at more than 300 meters. I hit 8 of the enemy but only killed 2, and I did damage assistance, or stun assistance rather I should say, of 599 hit points off 8 stuns. I also managed to get 8 capture points and 91 defense points, and that's what gave me the Defender medal. I needed 70 but I got 91. On a premium account, I earned 37,391 credits, and I had a personal reserves bonus going at the same time for 18,695, bringing up a total of 56,086 credits, and after ammunition resupply, I still have 43,086 credits. I picked up 2 bonds, one for the Defender medal and the other one for the Confederate, and I earned 1,210 XP, times 4 for the first victory of the day, plus a personal reserves bonus running on that. So I took home 6,052 XP altogether. Now I think you can see that both of these replays together, they were absolutely fantastic games. Praise should go to Loco for his game because that was absolutely phenomenal to pick up an ace, a spotter, a bruiser, a duelist, a fire for effect, a Radley's, a high caliber, tanker sniper and top gun. It was a huge round for him, and I'm very pleased that he did it, and it was great to watch. It was a very thrilling battle because at one point I thought the enemy was going to win. I really did think that they had more heavies, more tanks than we did, and it was almost an impossible chance. But this just goes to show what a good driver, a good player with Progetto M35 Mod 46 can do. He can earn a massive score of credits and get a gargantuan result. This was absolutely fabulous play by Locco87. And if you enjoyed this replay, please give it a like and do subscribe to our channel, and hopefully it'll be your replay that I'll be featuring in the next video.